Hello, in this video we are going to review how to do dividing of numbers with long division. In each of these examples we're going to divide with a one-digit number. So when I go to find the quotient, the answer to a division problem for 735 divided by 5, I'm going to skip some lines and do my computation work out of the way. I'll write my 735 divided by 5. And when you're doing your long division, it is helpful to draw out lines kind of on it to separate your place values. This can be done a little easier if you turn your paper sideways and have the lines of your paper going up and down. Or graph paper works really well for long division because a lot of people do not like having their paper sideways. You also could get a ruler and draw in your lines, but keeping your place values straight is extremely important and would stop a lot of the mistakes that students make. Now, once I've gotten my problem set up, I will see if 5 can go into 7. 5 can go into 7. 5 goes into 7 one whole time because 5 times 1 is 5, and that's as close as you can get to 7 without going over, which is your goal. You want to get as close as you can without going over. 7 minus 5 is 2, which is less than 5, which means I did not go over. Once you have that, you go to the next place value, you bring down the next number, the 3. Then how many times can 5 go into 23 without going over? 5 can go into 23 4 times because 5 times 4 is 20. And then you subtract again. 23 minus 20 is 3, which is less than 5, which is what we're looking for. And since it's less than 5, you bring down the number from the next place value, and you see if 35 can go into 35 without going over. And actually, 5 can go into 35 evenly. 5 times 7 is 35. When you subtract, you get 0. And if you are at the ones place or at a decimal place and get 0, you're done with your work. 5 goes into 743 147 times. 735, I meant, sorry. So 735 divided by 5 is 147. You put that answer right under the division sign and you box it in. And that's all you need for algebraic work. So let's do another example. 381 divided by 6. If you have 381 and you set up your long division divided by 6, you use lines to keep your place values. And once you're set up, you start dividing. So can 6 go into 3? No, but 6 can go into 38. 6 goes into 38 6 times because 6 times 6 is 36. You subtract, you get 2. 2 is too small, so you bring down the number from the next place value, 21. And how many times does 6 go into 21? 6 goes into 21 3 times. 6 times 3 is 18. You subtract, you get 3. And here's where you have to know what to do because we have finished the dividing. We've gotten to the ones place. And in a lot of places, they will have you, or in younger grades, I should say, they'd have you put a remainder. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is add a decimal after the ones place and put a 0 in the tens place and bring down the next number, making a 30. Then we can keep dividing. By the way, when you make your decimal, for your answer, you bring the decimal straight up. Then 6 goes into 30 5 times, and 6 times 5 is 30. And when you subtract, you get 0. And once you're in the decimals or at the end of the number and you get 0, that means you're done. So the answer is 381 divided by 6 is 63 and 5/10. And that is how you divide using long division with single digit numbers. Thank you.